What has the scale or the tech stack to actually compete with Google and dislodge them? You guys can't do that, right? You're too small of a market share.
Actually, DuckDuckGo and Bing and Microsoft have the scale to deliver real quality search results. Tens of millions of consumers are using DuckDuckGo every day and not finding any sacrifice. The main issue is that consumers are generally Google's made it very difficult to adopt DuckDuckGo. Like on Android, it's 15 to 20 steps to make DuckDuckGo the search default there. And so we've kind of clawed our way to get to our percentage, but that percentage could be 20% if these search defaults were not a thing.
Gabriel, what is DuckDuckGo's relationship with Microsoft's Bing, though, and how can you guys compete against them? There was just recently a European auction where users selected Bing over DuckDuckGo. So do we eventually get some kind of duopoly? Is that good for competition if you see sort of a Google and another tech giant, Microsoft's Bing, take over this field?
What we'd like to see is giving consumers options for choice. So when you install a new device or browser, we'd love to see what we call a search preference menu, where consumers really get a choice of different options. And if they would like to choose a private option like DuckDuckGo, they're easily able to do so in one click. Europe's gone kind of down that road, and we're happy with the general idea, but we're not happy with the way it's implemented because, believe it or not, Google designed the implementation in Europe, and the auction system forecloses companies like us. But what we really want to see is a future where consumers are in control and can really choose their provider.
So that's exactly what Google is saying in their blog defense today. They say this isn't the dial-up 90s when changing services was slow and difficult, required you to buy and install software with a CD-ROM. They argue today you can easily download your choice of apps, change your default settings in a matter of seconds. How's that wrong?
It's just plain false. So we put out a post last week showing that it's literally 15 to 20 steps to try to set the default search engine on Android. And in many cases, as the complaint goes into detail on, it's impossible. Like, you can't actually delete a bunch of the search defaults. There's a great image in the complaint that shows 8 different search entry points that Google has locked down on Android. Only one of them is the Google app, and it only is 17% of searches. And even if you go down and install an app, it's on like your 4th screen. It's not controlling that like home screen search widget and all the other entry points. So it's just false.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.